bordering the rivers. But each time these people plant the sea animals, the hippopotamus, whereas we have wildlife ranges around the same area, who should be helping in managing the wildlife conflicts, at the same time enhancing human food security. So I found the villagers are there sleeping in the night. Actually, most of the husbands are watching the corn plantation in the night. Yet there is the administration police, this chief, there is police, and KWS, the wildlife rangers. They are all sleeping during the night. But Kenyan citizens who are paying their salary in the night, spend the night away from their wives and their families, watching the animals. And I'm like, how would this happen? Who hired who? And why did we even employ them to begin with? Yeah, so this negligence is actually a reflection on what we're having in the national arena. Yeah, so I agree with you that we must put our foot forward. And we can't afford to miss awards. But we must unite in this cause. So as a party, we will allow you to honor the party wherever you are. And it's for the purposes of the movement, wherever you are, if you're a candidate who is ready to take a specific seat, this is the time. So that whatever efforts that we are fighting for should be consolidated to also bear specific fruits. Yes, when they come out, we must replace them with our guys. Who are these guys? These are the ones who the party actually are reaching out to now, so that wherever you are, and especially Fabrice, when you're doing the grassroots civic awareness, as you do civic awareness, you also recruit them into the party, because you'll need them tomorrow. And as you recruit them into the party, you also identify your aspirants, and we begin from because even campaign and the political seat is a process, is not an event. You don't need to wait until the election is there, then you start running here and there. So when you're doing civic education on the grassroots, you can also register them and recruit them as members of the party. And it's very easy. I'll share how you can register somebody through just a mobile phone. Is a short code that you can use.
Justus, kindly allow me to interrupt you a bit. First is there is a reason why we identify you and we treated you exception, because we have seen that what is derailing the movement, their political class, and that is why we are trying in as much as possible to run away from the political class, because most of the problem that we are facing today, they were actually scripted and initiated by the political class. Secondly, we don't currently, as it is, to be honest to you, that is where we draw the line. We don't believe in any form of election, and we don't want to align ourselves with political parties. In fact, what we are even telling our members is we want our members to start mass deregistration, deregistering themselves from any political party. If you know you ever registered yourself as a member of ODM, kindly, we will be sharing on how you are going to deregister yourself from being affiliated to ODM, because we want to start deplatforming those political parties, because they are abusing us. They are using us as the numbers to bargain for their selfish interest, and yet they are oppressing us. So even as we are boycotting Safaricom, we are also in a way now to start deplatforming those political parties. If you know that you ever registered as a member of UDA, we will also rally the members of the movement to start deregistering themselves and disassociating themselves from being the members of the UDA, and disengaging totally from any activities of those political parties. Now, when we strip them, the numbers is now when they can understand where the power belongs. The idea of now telling people to register for political parties, it is a very bad idea for now. We are doing the opposite. We said also that I think I sent you the demands that we will be giving this Ruto government. We have 11 demands that we'll be giving on 11/11, and we are expecting those demands to be met in 11 days. So, yes, you are very right. After we remove William Ruto, of course, there will be election. But we don't want to be that, occupy our minds and our energies to election for now. Of course, when we reach the river, we will know how to cross it, whether we are going to swim or we are going to use the bridge. We know that when we remove the parliament and remove William Ruto and his regime, then we will plan now, because we will now identify who are the credible leaders that they can be trusted. They can be recognized by law and by us that these are leaders that are credible. The reason why we want to associate with you, it is because, yes, you are a politician, and of course, we cannot fight you from being within within us, because you are a politician. One is because you don't have that long-standing history. You are not part of this problem, because we know you are Gen Z. You are one of us. But of course, we are also trading with you carefully with a pinch of salt, because sometimes we know politicians can be easily dissuaded, but we still don't want to believe that you can. We know that you have principles. So let's not encourage people now about election, because even we said, if we cannot remove Ruto before 2027, we will do anything that it will take us to make sure that no election will be held in this country with William Ruto. It is until William Ruto step out is now when we can go for credible election, even if it means that we will tell IBC that they will not do registration anywhere in this country, even if it means in any different methods that we'll be using. Everyone that have voters card, they would desist from taking the voters card. That is how radical we are taking the movement, so that we can get this solution. That is what we are saying. To change this country, we need to make a very, very hard stand. We cannot do things the same and expect different results. This time round, we have said revolution is the way to go. So as you are coming, yes, just maintain the political outfit that you have, but